Welcome to the World United. Welcome to the World United.
Our next speaker is Meredith Beal. Meredith Beal is an award-winning media owner from USA. He's a senior technology advisory for African Media Initiative and Media Technology, advisor for the United Religions Initiative Africa. He's also a former Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation person, Knight International in Journalism, and a fellow RIAS Berlin Fellow and National Association of Broadcasters. Bale served as a delegate in the UN Environment Assembly and African Union Assembly in 2019 and was a leading figure in Africa's migration from analog to digital TV broadcasting. Thank you so much, Meredith. And your topic for today, sir, is soft power and interfaith harmony. Thank you so much, and over to you.
Thank you so much. Greetings from wherever in the world you are. My name is Meredith Beal of United Religions Initiative Africa, an umbrella organization of African religions, indigenous spiritual traditions, and interfaith groups. The purpose of URI is to promote enduring daily interfaith cooperation, to end religiously motivated violence, and to create cultures of peace, justice, and healing for the earth and all living beings. I also am a longtime practitioner of Nichiren Buddhism with SGI, the peace organization Soka Gakkai International. I normally am headquartered in Nairobi, Kenya, but today I'm talking with you from Los Angeles, California, USA, where I'm visiting my family for the holidays. Yes, 2020 has been a year unlike any other, as my sister Ma has said, and all around the world, people are facing tremendous challenges. It is during times like these that spirituality, religion, and philosophy may be most useful. They provide the world with hope, inspiration, courage, and energy. They tap into the power of human potential to transform the quality of life. My topic today is soft power and interfaith harmony. Soft power, for those unfamiliar, usually referring to politics, is a term coined by Harvard University professor Joseph Nye in his 1990 book, Bound to Lead, The Changing Nature of American Power, in which he wrote, quote, "When one country gets other countries to want what it wants, might be called cooperative or soft power," end quote. In contrast, hard power is the use of military and economic means to influence the behavior or interests of others, to coerce another to act in ways in which they would not have acted otherwise. This form of power is often aggressive and coercive, while soft power comes from diplomacy, culture, and shaping the preferences of others through appeal and attraction. Whereas Nye urged expanding reliance on soft power and using hard power only as a contingency, another view of soft power was introduced in a Harvard University lecture in 1991 by SGI President Daisaku Ikeda. Ikeda stressed focusing on the transformation of individuals and believes that without this inner transformation, institutional efforts at peace won't succeed. Second Soka Gakkai President Josai Toda used the term human revolution to describe the process of individual inner transformation that results from Buddhist practice. Ikeda explains that there are all kinds of revolutions: political, economic, industrial, scientific, artistic, and those in distribution and communications. And there are many others. Each has its significance and often necessity, but no matter what one changes, the world will never get any better as long as the people, the guiding force and impetus behind all endeavors, remain selfish and lack compassion. In that respect, human revolution is the most fundamental of all revolutions and, at the same time, the most necessary, he says. Spirituality, religion, and philosophy are the domains of soft power. That is to say, that is the arena where the battles of transformation of human character take place. The COVID-19 global pandemic has showed us that compassion is needed now more than ever. Not passive compassion, but active. The Buddhist term jihi, loosely defined as mercy, really refers to the power of mercy, the power that mercy has to move the human heart. Interfaith harmony only occurs when there is mutual respect. We have witnessed uncountable examples of adherents of one religion attempting to impose by force their ideas on others. The book Trialogue The book called Trilogue, Jews, Christians, and Muslims in Dialogue, talks about three kinds of dialogue. The dialogue of the head, the hand, and the heart. In the dialogue of the head, we mentally reach out to the other to learn from those who think differently from us. In the dialogue of the hands, we all work together to make the world a better place in which we must all live together. In the dialogue of the heart, we share the experience of the emotions of those different from us. Extreme listening and endeavoring to hear the heart of the other person, self-reflection, empathy. These are some of the tools of soft power. Summoning inner wisdom and the power of compassion from within, and then with composure and sincerity, appealing to the heart of another. This is the human way that can sustain harmony among diverse peoples. I was extremely encouraged by last year's UN Environment Assembly. It was the first time that the spiritual community was invited to participate under the banner Faith for Earth. Long overdue. The power, wisdom, energy, compassion, ingenuity, and resourcefulness of the world's people of faith and spirit were finally at the table. We were exploring how faith communities could be engaged in climate action, mobilizing their adherents to evangelize climate-wise behavior. Interfaith harmony in play as they look for solutions that may work. They brought a wealth of value to the UN's deliberations and showed the example of people of diverse beliefs striving together for answers to the planet's challenges. It didn't stop there. The inertia from the assembly continued as friendships, alliances, and partnerships emerged, which will continue to produce results now that people have awakened and have been inspired. One impactful result came from the Council of Imams and Preachers in Kenya, which announced that its member churches and mosques have agreed to plant a tree every time they perform a wedding or a funeral service. You can imagine if every religious body did the same, how many more trees there would be in the world in a short time. The pandemic has exacerbated many already existing problems, and the most vulnerable in our society are most at risk of destabilizing their lives and even dying. Religious, spiritual, and faith groups can't afford conflict now more than ever. The global situation demands all hands on deck. Spiritual superheroes everywhere. You need to suit up and report for duty wherever you are. We are up for the challenge as the resilience of humanity is tested again. I have deemed next year, 2021, the year of caring, because I think that's one of the things we need most right now, deep care, tapping into our reservoir of inherent wisdom and summoning the inner infinite power of mercy. May we elevate our quality of care for ourselves and for one another. Almost 30 years ago, in his Harvard lecture, Ikeda said, quote, "I believe that it is the historical duty of us who are alive at this time to strengthen and make irreversible this trend away from hard power and towards soft power," unquote. It rings ever more true today. Back in the 1960s, Ikeda made the prediction that Africa would be the continent of the 21st century. He also recently said that humanity will not prosper until the birthplace of humankind prospers. I would like to end with a poem from my book, Victory Every Day. The title is A Spark of Inspiration. All it takes is a spark of inspiration to reveal the brilliance of potential. Just a twinkle of an idea can open the door to profound revelation and hence profound change. Just as a small spark can ignite a raging fire, so too can the impulse from a tiny seed of thought brighten the whole planet. A notion from a dream to be better can awaken a resolve to shine, which in turn spurs an inkling of insight that blossoms into an awesome awakening, a rich revelation. Just a gleam of light can be magnified into a shower of illumination if there is inspiration. Thank you. I pray that humanity learns the lessons brought to us by the COVID pandemic. I pray for the health, well-being, and happiness of you all, and the quickest realization of a world without war, a world steeped in respect and reverence for the absolute dignity of human life. Asante Sana, thank you, and please stay safe. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you so much. And as my sister Ma, let mercy reign upon the earth and kindness fill the land. Thank you so much.